Good morning. Let us begin with the title of the video. The extreme split, the median split, and the random split. In the video, we will be discussing a few. Let me give you a summary of what is inside the video. 1. Interesting content discussing arithmetic progression and quadratic function in school. 2. Students get to play the game of least or largest score by difference split. Derive the function f of n when f of x plus y equals xy plus f of x plus f of y. And most important, credit must be given to IMONST who created this question as a game. Let us begin. IMONST 2 2020 Senior Section, question 6. Here's the question. Problem 6. Consider the following one-person game. A person starts with score 0 and writes the number 20 on an empty board. At each step, she may erase one integer, call it A, and writes two positive integers, call them B and C, such that B plus C equals A. The player then adds B times C to her score. She repeats the step several times until she ends up with all ones on the whiteboard. Then the game is over and the final score is calculated. Example, at the first step, a player erases 20, writes 14 and 6, and get a score of 14 times 6 equal to 84. In the next step, she erases 14, writes 9 and 5, and adds 9 times 5 equals 45 to her score. Her score is now 84 plus 45 equals 129. In the next step, she may erase any of the remaining numbers on the whiteboard, which are 5, 6, or 9. She continues until the game is over. Alia and Bob play the game separately. Alia manages to get the highest possible final score. Bob, however, manages to get the lowest possible final score. What is the difference between Alia's and Bob's final score? Let me tabulate the example to help understand the question better. Step 0, number is 20 and the score is 0. Step 1, 14 plus 6 is 20 and you score 14 times 6, 84. Then 14 is split into 9 plus 5 and score 9 times 5 equals 45. Then we split 9 into 1 plus 8 and then score 1 times 8 equal to 8. Then step 4, we choose to split 6, 3 plus 3, we score 3 times 3. And the game, as the game goes on, the number gets smaller and smaller. And the remaining number will get smaller and smaller after each split until they all end up equal to 1. Let us now look at the 3 split, the extreme split, the median split, and the random split. Let's begin with the extreme split. Let me explain what is extreme split. We want to tabulate the score at the same time. N is A plus B, score is A times B. So extreme split, we use the extreme numbers, the smallest and the largest, 21 plus 19. Then you cannot split anymore, so we split 19. 19, 1 plus 18. And we keep splitting the larger number until we get, let's write down the score first. So 1 times 19 is 19. 1 times 18 is 18. Until we go down to 1 times 10 in this column. Then we split further, 10, 1 plus 9. And finally, 2 equals to 1 plus 1. And the score is 987 until 1. 1 times 1 equal to 1. So all the larger number all split, and the remaining numbers are all ones. All one. Calculate the final score. Final score is 1 plus 2 plus 3 until we reach 19. This is 190. So call this the extreme split because we always use the smallest and the largest number when we do a split. Now let's look at the median split. We also prepared a table to record the split and the score. So for the median split, we use the number nearest to the median. So the first split is 10 plus 10. Then each of these 10 is split into 5 plus 5. Then when we have 5, we want to split. The median is 2.5, so we choose 3 plus 2. The two number closest to the median. Hence the name, the median split. So let's see the score. 10 times 10, 100. 5 times 5, twice. And then we have 3 times 2, 4 times. We score 6, 4 times. And then 2 times 1. Then we further down, we have only 2 left to split. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 of them. So each one will score 1. Find the final score is 100 plus 25, and 25 is 50. 6 times 4, 24. Then 4 times 2 is 8. And then 1 occur 8 times. The final score for the median split is the same as the extreme split. Each process, the extreme split or the median split, consists of 19 split. At this point, when the students were playing the game, those who were trying to get the minimum score may try the extreme split. And those who try to get the maximum score may try the median split. And they will be surprised that they get the same score. Let us look at the random split. So 20, we randomly choose 3 plus 17 and score 51. Then we split 3 and 17. 3 is 1 plus 2, 17 is 7 plus 10. So 1 times 2 plus 7 times 10, we get 72. Then we split 2, 1 plus 1, 7 is 2 plus 5, 10 is 6 plus 4. And calculate the score, we get 1 plus 10 plus 24, which is 35. And 2 is 1 plus 1, 5 is 2 plus 3, 6 is 5 plus 1, 4, 2 plus 2. Remember, this is randomly chosen. Then we have 1 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 is 16. Then we split 2, 1 plus 1, 3 is 1 plus 2, 5, 4 plus 1, 2, 1 plus 1, and the last 2 is also 1 plus 1. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 split. So 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 plus 1 is 9. Yeah? Then we are left with 2, 1 plus 1, and 4, 2 plus 2. So we score 5. And finally, 2, 1 plus 1, the second 2 also 1 plus 1. So we get score 2. So this is a random split. And the final score, 51, 72, 35, 16, 9, 5, and 2. Again, 190 with 19 split. So the score seems to be always the same. That's when we will start to investigate why. Let us go to the next half of the video, deriving the formula. Let Fn be the final score when n is the initial number before the split. So n is the initial number and split into a plus b. Then we calculate the score a times b. Then we have a and b to split. So we have fa and fb be the score due to the a and b as the initial number in the split. F of 1 is 0 because splitting stops at 1. No more score. You can understand this line is when you split Fn is the score, final score. When you split A, then Fa is the final score for A, and Fb the final score for B. The extreme split. F of n, we use the largest and the smallest, so 1 times n minus 1. Then f of 1 plus fn minus 1. We rewrite this first line using fn minus fn minus 1, and it's equal to n minus 1. Then we realize we can also have fn minus 1 minus fn minus 2 equal to n minus 2 using the result obtained. So F3, if we go down all the various steps, we have F3 minus F2 equal to 2, and then finally F2 minus F1 equal to 1. And if we add all the lines, the left side, we notice you have Fn and minus Fn cancel. This Fn minus 2 will cancel with Fn minus 2 in the next line. The F3 will cancel with F3 in the line above, and then minus F2 cancel with F2. So we are left with only Fn and F1, but F1 is 0. So the left-hand side is actually equal to Fn. The right-hand side will be adding all the numbers from 1 to until n minus 1. We can see the cancellation is like in method of difference. So we know Fn is 1 plus 2 plus until n minus 1. When we have 20, we got 19 terms. So when we have n minus 1 term. And the sum from the arithmetic progression, we obtain half n minus 1 and prefer to write as half n squared minus half n. Now, let's look at the other two split. We realize that in the example n equal to 20, the extreme, median, and random split gave the same sum. We can prove the general result. The median and the random split. So in the median split, we have A and B closest to the median. In the random split, A and B are any two number. So we are going to prove the result for both the split at the same time. We now, after getting this result, we use the extreme split for FA and FB. From the extreme split, we get Fn is A times B, and then Fa will be half A squared plus half A. And then FB will be half B squared plus half B. And we bring in AB, so because of the half, it is 2AB. And then we have half A squared and half B squared. And the other two remaining terms, half into A plus B. And we get half into A plus B squared minus half into A plus B, which is A plus B is n. A plus B is n, so half n squared plus half n. So when we have a random split, we also have the same formula for both the median and the random split. The formula is the same as the result is the same as the extreme split. The amazing idea of turning a mathematical property into a game. A quadratic function, the general quadratic function is a prime x squared plus b prime x plus c prime. You can rewrite as half ax squared plus bx plus c, and then show that this function satisfies a similar split property. F of x plus y is axy plus fx plus fy. Notice there's an a in front. Then we apply fx is half ax squared plus bx plus c, fy half ay squared plus by plus c. And collecting the term with a, we have half ax squared, then half 2xy. A is taken out of the bracket. So then half y squared. Then for the term, we have a second term, half bx plus half by. Then we have half c plus half c. So simplify, we get half a into x plus y squared plus b into x plus y plus c. If we put a equal to 1, then we get the same game in the IMONST question. Then a is a 1, then we have xy in the first term. To end the video, I express sincere appreciation to IMONST. This is a very entertaining for the school student. Thank you for watching the video.